Hello there guys and welcome in. Now just a disclaimer before we start, this is not a video on how to repair a CD, an optical drive or anything like that. We're just going to wreck this optical drive for fun. This optical drive belongs to me, it's off one of my old systems, as you can see by the connectors. It's an old EIDE connector optical drive. It's really old. I don't even use optical drives anymore with the speeds of these Samsung pen drives or flash drives, whatever you want to call them. That's what I use for moving data, transferring files, reading, writing to files. So I don't really actually use an optical drives. However, I know there are a few out there that still use them. Some business still needs them. A lot of my customers don't use them anymore. But anyway, what I'm saying, all this is, it's to initiate those, whoever wondered what's actually inside one of these. There's not really a lot to them, apart from circuit boards, a laser, and the mechanism that moves the drawer, opens and closes the drawer. There's not really a lot inside them, but in case you were ever interested, this is what it's all about. So I'm going to show you what's inside one. Okay, so let's get started and let's remove these bottom screws. So I need to take off this outer case. So I've got 4 screws here. Just going to undo them quickly. Let's give you a bit more insight. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys, just move my microphone a bit here, just show you guys what's actually inside one of these things. So remember, there's no user serviceable parts inside, so don't bother trying to open one up to repair it. This is just a bit of fun. I can wreck this. This drive belonged to me. As I said, don't use them anymore. And the standards that I've been using lately are the old SATA drives, and even those I don't use anymore. I've got SATA drives on systems sitting on benches, but if ever I should need one, somebody needs one, I can replace it. Then so here we go. This is what's inside. Basically, you've got your circuit board with your data ribbons that transfers data to and from the computer. Yeah. There's a laser on the rear, which is on the other side. So let's see what we should do. Remove this circuit board and see what else we can get to. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. So how am I going to go about this? I need a screwdriver. Let's just pull that up a bit there. Like I say, this is my old, oh right, sorry, let's first of all disconnect the ribbon. There we go. Put those connectors back in. I'll shove them back in for safekeeping. Right, let's get these ribbon off. Yep, there we go. Put that back in. Okay, now this ribbon, these 2 pieces are actually connected by this ribbon. They're actually soldered on, so they can't actually be disconnected. It comes off as one piece. So let's see how we're going about this. Bang bang. There we go. So that's that one, and then we need to do this on this side. I've got 2 lugs to disengage. There's one. There's the other. There's the other. Okay. And let's just a bit more. Okay. If I'm not wrong, I actually need to remove this front casing first. I do, yes. So let us push, hold and separate. That. And right, let's see if I can get this out now. There we go. I need to get, that's that. I need to get, that was a connector for that one. Right, just bear with me a second. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to, just a second, trusty pin. I just need to open up this bay door, because this drive, I'm just wrecking it, so I'm not interested if it works anymore or not. There we go. As you can see, the drawer opens. Okay. And there we go. That now releases that. There we go. There you go. That makes that easy to come out. Right. So there we go. So that's this circuit board removed. Okay. So circuit board removed. And so here you go. This is the tray mechanism. So let me see if I can. So as you can see, the tray mechanism is up. So what happens is, when the drawers close out, the disc is inserted. The head. This is a laser that moves across the disc. This is a laser system. This is the back of it. I'll show you the top of it in a minute. That's what moves across your disc to read. This is just the locating spindle that's in the center of the disc. So what happens is, when the disc is in, this tray goes up. So when the disc is open, the drawer comes out. This lowers, takes the locating spindle away from the disc. And that's why when they say you get a CD stuck, you place that in there, it pushes onto the release mechanism, and it should be able to, that drops down, it should be able to open this up in a second. Let me just, I know I'm being a bit rough with it, but I don't really care. There we go. There we go. And that's come down now. So right, okay, so let's carry on dismantling. I'm going to put that back in. I was just to show you the mechanism. Take it back out again. There we go. Show you the head. Let's get three screws for this. So I'm just quickly wrecking this for you guys. So this is just to show you that there's not really a lot inside of a optical drive. There's nothing for you to repair. They're so cheap to buy now, 20 quid. You just now that this is not the laser. The laser is this piece here that travels up and down the disc. This is just the locating spindle. That's where the centre of your CD sits across when it's in the drive, yeah? That's what holds it in place. So that's the head. Let's see now if we can remove. Can I remove? Yes, I can take this. Take this case off. Let me just check. This case should just come off. Actually, there we go. There we are. That's right. There you go. And there's your laser. That's your laser there. Yeah. And that's what travels up and down to read your disc. Yeah. So that's attached from the other side. Across there like that. Yeah, it's attached on the other side. It's there. When you raise shut, that's where the centre of your thing would be. And what happens is that comes up when you draw shut, and then it drops, and this mechanism drops down when you draw open as it is now. And your laser just reads across the disc like that. So basically that's the internals of it. Not really a lot to see. I can take this off further by it's just a clip here, there, and then push that one out, and then that comes away, and there you are. And that's your actual opening shutting mechanism. Here's what actually opens and shuts mechanism. Rubber's missing from here. See, and that's what happens when it closes. That rises. When it opens, see how it rises and lowers. See how this rise. See it come up. Now watch it go down when it opens. That's what brings your disc into place. That's what happens inside your casing. So that's basically, I could take this out further, but it's only this bit I'll be taking out, so there's nothing more to go. So that's just a quick video on wrecking an optical drive, just to show you what's inside it. It's not really that lot. There's no serviceable user part. You would never open this up to try to repair anything, because there's nothing actually to repair in it. As I say, at 20 quid, easy to buy. So if you've got an optical, if you're still using an optical drive, it breaks, you just go and get a new one, drop it in. It's just a case of undoing a couple of screws on the side of your case, after you open the case, of course. A couple of screws, and with the Saturn ones now, it's just disconnect two quick cables, slide it back in, fasten it back up, reattach the cables, and away you go. In and out in about 10 minutes, if you're competent enough to do it. And that's just basically wrecking an optical drive for you guys, just so you can see what's inside. There's not really that much to see. Obviously, this is where all the main operations and information takes place, where things are transferred. You know, it knows it's connected to a disk. It knows whether there's it knows whether it's connected to a computer, if there's a disk in the drive or not, what type of disk it is. Obviously, this is not a read-write optical drive. This is just a ROM. This is just a DVD-ROM, a CD-ROM. So it just reads a DVD-ROM. I do beg your pardon. It'll just read DVDs, so it won't actually write to it. This is not a rewriter. But what's a rewriter is just the same, except it's able to write as well as read. It's just a reader. As I say, it was one of my old ones. It's an old EIDE, as you can see by the connection here. An old EIDE one. It's a very old standard. It's one of my old ones when I first starting out in PCs, and they had, you know, DVDs came onto the scene. Because don't forget, DVD came onto the scene before DVD writes did. DVD replaced what used to be the CDs. Remember, we used to have CDs, CD rewriters, and then DVDs come out because people want to watch videos and all the rest of it. Then following this came out DVD rewriters. So you had CDs, yeah. Then the technology improved. Then you got CD rewriters where it could read write through CDs. Then DVDs came out, and so at one time you'd find systems that had both a CD rewrite and a DVD-ROM on it, and that's simply because some CDs didn't have the capability to play back DVDs. People wanted DVDs, so when DVD-ROM come out, they kept the CDs, they kept the CD rewriters, and will probably attach a DVD-ROM to it as well, so they could read right to the CDs and play back DVDs when they want to watch a film or anything. Then the technology moved on again, and then DVD-ROMs came on, and that totally eradicated the need to have a CD-ROM, a CD rewriter and a DVD rewriter, because basically you just replaced both unit with one DVD rewriter, which had the capability of both read and write CDs and DVDs. Hence, you only needed one. Obviously nowadays, and then the standard change again, becomes SATA and all the rest of it. And now nowadays everything's done online, so there's actually no need for it. Obviously, for the home user, not many home users actually will be using optical drives now, but there are some companies, lawyers or architects or whatever, that may require, that will still ask to have an optical drive included in the system. So that's basically it. But optical drives are now fading out. I've got two systems here. This is the system that I'm streaming on here at the moment, is my daily go-to system. It does not have a DVD, an optical drive on it, and I've got my streamer down there, which I've just upgraded the motherboard to, which is going to be my streamer. So next time I'm streaming, I should be streaming on that. That also does not have an optical drive. And although I've got the capability to record, because they've both got USB types 3 and USB type C connectors, I can actually just record and transfer my recording onto a flash drive for storage later. So don't actually bother with DVDs now, with optical drives now. So that's it, guys. Just a quick intro for you. A quick video for you. So hope you enjoy that. I was just wrecking the TV. I'm probably going to change this channel to call Wrecking Tech, because lately I seem to be doing a lot of wrecking stuff, so I'm going to start recording that. And basically what I mean by that is it's the old system, but just to show people what's inside them that are curious. Obviously I know some of you do. It's not intended for you. It's just for those that were curious, ever wondered what was actually inside a optical drive. So there you go. So hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, let me know and I'll do more. Okay, so for now, guys, I'll see you. Take care, look after yourself, look after each other, and most of all, be kind to yourself.